I'll be doing my analysis on the first trade to enter of this challenge, and on GBP I'm seeing a downtrend on my 4 hour time frame, and as a day trader I use 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute and M5. So on 15 minutes I'll be making my entry, and I'm seeing opportunities on this GBP right now. So I'm setting my trade analysis, and I don't use more than 25 pips stop loss. And this is my trap here for GBP. So going to Euro JPY, these are the things I'm seeing. It is doing an uptrend, and I'll be looking for the support to buy. Just I'm looking for resistance to buy from GBP. And I also set my trap also to buy from this pair. And what I'm just waiting for now is 8 o'clock, which is the opening of London section. And what I target in this trade, and what I'll be targeting, is just 1 to 2 weeks to reward ratio. So it's 8 o'clock and I'm entering the first trade that this market is giving me. A double pattern and form of my support on Euro JPY, and I'm buying Euro JPY now. So my loss size I'll be using the 0.03, but I did 0.02 first, and I'll be setting my stop loss, which is the very important key in this challenge right now. So I just added my 0.01 and setting the stop loss right now too also. So I'll know that yes, I'm done with my entry fully on this one. Coming to the chart after 2 hours, the market has done 1-to-1 risk to reward, and this is going to make me break even. Anytime I should have done 1-to-1, I break even to my entry. So I'll not be risking anything again from this capital. And I risk $5 on this capital to make $10. After breaking even on Euro JPY, I saw my sell setup on GBP, which made me execute on 0.02 lot size, and after that I set my stop loss. After 30 minutes, GBP also has given me 1-to-1 risk to reward, and I'm breaking even right now on my entry. I'm no more risking any money for my end right now. So on my 2 trade, I'm on break even, and this is a very, very good setup for me. A buy and a sell, well analyzed and well executed. Now it's time to be patient. At this point, I'm seeing a reversal pattern on GBP. As you can see on that support, the market is trying to respect it, but the first thing I did is to follow the trend. But let's see what the OJP is giving us. And you can see this one also just stuck here, but we're going to keep waiting. As you can see, this market is getting closer to my break even. The buyers are on to my break even, but that is fine. Let's see what OJP is giving us, and you can see OJPY is now gradually moving after the opening of New York section. So finally, our break even finally hits our first traded break even, and on this trade we are still on Euro JPY, waiting for either break even or take profits. So Euro JPY also is giving me a reversal pattern, but I'll keep holding because I follow the trend of the market.
So finally, our take profit finally hit 1 to 2 weeks to reward done, and secured plus $10 on this challenge after risking $5. So that is for day one. And make sure you hold your trade. That's what I learned from today's trade. No matter the pattern, as long as you follow the trend, still hold.
Welcome to day 2 of me trading $10 to $1 million. And on today's trade, we are seeing an opportunity to go short on that same resistance, as you can see, where we sold yesterday, and it's giving me a M pattern, which signifies me to enter this trade right now. And I will be doing just 1 to 2 weeks to reward ratio, and what I'll be using is 0.003 lot size, because on this trade I'll be using just $5, which is 25% of my capital right now, because now we're in capital of $20 and we can risk $5, which is 25%. I'm going to be setting my stop loss right now, because stop loss is very, very important in any trade that you place, because it's saying that you are enough of the losses. So on Euro JPY, seeing an entry on my support, on break and retest of resistance, which now became a support, and seeing chart pattern, I'm going to enter this trade right now using a 0.03 lot size. And you guys should not forget, I'm always doing 1 to 2 weeks to reward ratio. And trust me, I lose the trade on this Euro JPY this morning just because I'm following my rules, and I'm okay with that.
In this trade, I'm just risking 25 pips to catch 50 pips, which is 1 to 2 weeks to reward. So I have to set my stop loss. Coming back after an hour, this market has triggered my stop loss on GBP. That means market did not respect that our resistance, as you can see. So either the market is changing trend or it is a fake out. So that is it for GBP.
Then on Euro JPY, you can see the market is pushing towards my stop loss. The sellers are currently aggressive on this place, and this is where I'm down $3. And let's see what this is gonna come to. But I'm fine with that. two trade per day, as you all know. So as you can see on Euro JPY, we also hit stop loss. That means today trade was 2 stop loss, and I'm done with 2 trades per day. As you can see, buyers do not respect that our support. So let's watch out tomorrow for any other place we can buy or we can sell, or if the trend is changing. Welcome to day 3, and as you can see, this is GBP/USD, and at that place that I'm marking is where we sold from yesterday, that the market take us out on that fake out as you are seeing. And now we're waiting for either market come back to that resistance that is break, or it break that support and come back and become a resistance. So let's watch and see the outcome. And on Euro JPY also, I'm waiting for market to come back either to this trend line. I'm waiting for 8 o'clock also on Euro JPY, because the market is already there. I'm just waiting for 8 o'clock, opening of London session, and a chart pattern to form so I can execute on Euro JPY also. Don't forget the system I use, the strategy, which is the trend of the market, which is the first thing I did. As you can see, what we predicted is already playing out. A W pattern, but it's not yet the open of London section. And we just have to wait for the retest to take the trade. On GBP/USD also, as you can see, the market have broken that support and now it's turning to resistance and giving me a M pattern, but I cannot enter because it's not yet the open of London section for the boat. And it's already retesting also on Euro JPY, but I cannot still enter because it's not yet the opening of London session. London session open at 8 a.m. GMT, and this thing is playing out around 7:30 GMT, so we just have to keep waiting. So finally, what we predicted is already playing out on the retest, and 8 o'clock London session, the market has opened. Now I'm going to be taking my entry on GBP/USD on a short position, and I'll be using this lot size of 0.03, which is a perfect lot size on a $10 account. So I'm going to be risking $5, which is 50% of my account, because the capital is small and you know that we're doing a challenge. On Euro JPY, as you can see, we missed that buy because it's not yet 8 o'clock and the market has gone so far like that. And I'm not going to be taking that trade because my stop loss is going to be giving me a higher stop loss, because I don't risk more than 25 pips. And I've seen a new opportunity again on the break of that resistance. And upon that retest, we're going to go on a long on Euro JPY. So let's keep waiting and see how this will play. Coming back to my chart, seeing what GBP/USD has done, guys. It has killed it and has done 1-to-1 risk to reward with you. And I'm going to be breaking even to my entry, which is I'm no more risking anything again. Capital protected is the first thing to do as a forex trader. Make sure your capital is protected. So on GBP/USD, you're already breaking even. And let's wait and see. Coming back to the charts in seconds, the market has triggered my take profit, which is a very good trade, very good analysis, very good entry, very good exit. On Euro JPY, what we predicted is already playing out. A W pattern has shown. And one thing you notice about me entering this trade, and I'm going to be using 0.003 or so, is that I don't wait for anything. I execute immediately because I've done my analysis, I've done my setup already. So it's for me to just execute. And if the market hits my stop loss, I'm okay with that. I follow my rules. I follow everything and I set a good stop loss. And if it hit my take profit, I'm also fine with that. So let's see the outcome of this trade. Coming back to the chart, the market has triggered my stop loss and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. I lose 25%, which is $5.72. So this is the end of day 3 trade. 2 trades per day, 1 win, 1 loss, which is a good trade for me today. So this week, the market has been an up trade on Euro JPY and I buy from support, sell from resistance. On this trade, this W pattern which is made, I waited for. I'm going to be buying this right now and I'll be reading just 1 to 2 weeks to, as we all know. So I'll be entering this trade right now on Euro JPY. I'll be going on a long and I'll be risking 0.003 loss size, and I'll be setting my stop loss also to stop me out of a risk of $5 after it has reached the numbers of the amount I'm ready to. On GBP/USD, I'm seeing an opportunity to go short on my resistance and market giving me a pattern. So I'm waiting for the neckline break to enter this trade. So let's wait patiently and see what is going to play out. So the market has broken the neckline, which I'm going to be taking my entry right now. So I'll be entering my trade right now and I'll be risking a 0.02 on this trade on GBP/USD because of my stop loss is 25 pips and I'll be targeting 50 pips. So let's see how this will play out after setting my stop loss. Coming back to the chart, let's see what the market is. Either hit our stop loss or we break even. Coming back to the chart, seeing that Euro JPY has done 1-to-1 risk to reward. I've already moved aggressively to the upside as we predicted, and I'm going to be breaking even now on EURJPY to my entry, and I'm still on GBP/USD. So let's see how this is going to play out. Breaking even is like protecting your capital also. So quick update on EURJPY. You can see that resistance. Let's see if market is going to respect it or you're going to break it. But following the trend is my one priority. And on GBP/USD also, the market is ready heading to our stop loss. The buyers are aggressively on this trade. So let's see how this is going to play out. Is that we hit stop loss or we hit our break even. So finally, this is the result on our GBP/USD. The market has triggered our stop loss, which is a very nice thing. So we are down $5, which is $5. So let's see how EURJPY is going to play out. On EURJPY, the market has triggered our take profits, and which make us back up on our percentage plus our balance in this forex business. And this week, this is the end of the trading week, and we're profitable 100%. So we are done for this week trade. We took 8 trades, 4 loss, 1 break even, and 3 win with the power of risk management and trade management, with money management also. We were able to make $10 profit, which is 100% return of our capital, and that is a good RR for the week. That means this week is a profitable week. So that is it for this week. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and like, and join my Telegram channel. It's for free. That's where I share my trade updates, my entry, my exit, and my execution. See you.